Now we all miss those classes. Okay. So spotlight have
Sir, if
done.
camera is on, then it looks like real only.
Yes, little bit more Linus. Yes, Pranjal. Okay. So we were discussing inertia of rest. Last time we were discussing inertia of rest. That is, if body is at rest, it want to continue in that position. It want to continue in that state. Okay. If body is at rest, it want to continue in that state. So it will resist every change. It will resist every change. Okay. That is the inertia. That resistance is called inertia. We have discussed. Okay. So we have discussed a few examples. One example was remaining. Okay. For example, a train, a corridor train is there. You have seen the doors, sliding doors, and it opens when this moves this side, it opens and closes when we move this side. Okay. If we move on the right side, these doors they will open, and when we move on the left hand side, they will close. Okay. This is being given as per the example in book. Okay. Now, initially this train is at rest. Now, as it starts to move, so body of the train will be in motion. But what about this door? This door is sliding. It wants to stay in this same position. So after some time, see here how the train will be there. Train has moved some distance. Okay. Train has moved some distance. What about this door? This door want to remain at the same position. So what will happen? The door will open. You will see the space here like this. Door is opening. Yes or no? So it is like this. If this is a train, this is a door. Train moves forward and door opens. Understood? Door opens. By the way, this door is at the same state. It is at the base position. So door opens. Understood now? For example, this is the train, this is the gate. So as the train starts, train moves forward, but train at the door at the same rest, same state. Okay. So it opens. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
This is because of inertia of rest. This door want to stay in the same state. That is, want to be in, at rest position, at rest state. Therefore, it opposes the motion of the train, and it door will open. Okay, this is clear. Okay, now
Yes,
we
sir.
discuss inertia of motion. Okay, so see here, if body is moving, okay, if body is moving with the uniform velocity, that is in the same direction with the same speed, this body will always want to stay in the same motion. Okay, any force we apply, this body will resist that force. Okay, it do not want to change. It want to stay in the same motion, that is moving with the same speed in the same direction. Okay, so we take some of the examples. Okay, so first example is of bicycle, I think. Yes, so we are having a level road and we are having a cycle. Okay, and a person is riding it. Okay, a person is riding the bicycle. Now see here what is happening. Initially pedaling, initially person is pedaling. Okay. Now he stopped pedaling. So no force is being applied on the bicycle. Okay. So this bicycle will continue to move with the same speed in the same direction. Okay. Here we are assuming, for example, there is no frictional force acting. There is no frictional force. It means this bicycle is never going to stop. This bicycle is never going to stop. Once the person has stopped pedaling, now see here, no more force is acting on this bicycle. No air friction, no ground friction, no friction, for example. Then what will happen? This will continue to move in the same direction with the same velocity.
Sir,
It will never stop. Okay? Yes?
sir, sir, but if we will apply the brake, then it will stop if there is no friction.
What do you mean by brake? You are applying force, yes or no? When you apply the brakes, you see the here. Those rubber pads, they will strike and frictional force because you're applying a force, you're applying a force, and here it will stop there, and you see those that all the energy will be converted into heat and sound energy. You are applying a force that will stop. Without force applied, it is not going to stop. Okay, everyone, please mute yourself.
Sir,
Yes, 1 minute. Ask now.
if sir, if the ground do not have the friction and then if we apply the brake, then also it will stop only.
Okay, then it will depend here. Then it will slide. It will slide. Okay. If the ground is having friction, then it will stop. After some time, it will stop. So in real time, in real life, what we see? We stop the pedaling, it will stop after some time. Not immediately. It is not going to stop immediately. It will stop after some time. Why? Because there is a frictional force that is opposing the motion. Because of that, it stops. It doesn't stop immediately. It takes some time to stop. Okay, this is clear. So if it is in motion, it want to remain in motion. Okay. See the second one. Second one is very interesting. You may have felt it or have seen it. So, for example, a train is moving. Okay, we are having a train and door is there. Okay, now you have seen person used to jump from the train while it is running. Okay, for example, train is running in this direction. Usually, when you see the person jumps from it and he falls forward. Yes or no? He or she falls forward. For example, this is the person, this is the head, and train is running. Okay, jumps, comes to the ground. What happens? Falls forward, jumps, and fall forward. So why the person falls forward? There is some reason behind it. Train is running, person falls. As he touches the ground, he falls forward. So see what is happening. In the train, the person is in motion. It is in motion, yes or no? The person is sharing the motion of the train. He is also moving the same direction, he or she. This person is also moving the same direction with the same speed. Now, as he jumps and touches the ground, what happens? The lower body of the person. This is the upper body, this is the lower body, okay? The lower body of the person, the feet touches the ground. As the feet touches the ground, the feet comes to rest. The lower body will come to rest immediately. But what about the upper body? It's still in motion with the same speed of the train. So, fall. Understood now? The lower body comes to rest immediately as it touches the ground. But upper body, it do not want to come to rest. It want to move in the same direction. It want to, okay? And because of that, what happens? The person falls forward. Okay? So it is always recommended when you jump out of the train, you must run some distance in the same direction of the train. Okay, don't run in the opposite direction or else you fall with more force. If you jump and start running this direction, you will fall with more force. So as you jump, your upper body is in the same direction, having the motion. Okay, so you must run. You must run a little bit. Have you understood this one? You have seen it in many times in life. Yes or no?
Sir, if we
Yes.
start off the ground, then we should run in the same direction and with the same speed, or it is not necessary to run with the same speed.
See here, it's better to run with the same speed. And see here, what is demand? You have to run. You are having the same velocity as you jump the train. Now, as you touch the ground, some will be reduced. Now, as you start to run, you'll feel little bit force. If your speed is less, you'll feel little bit leaning forward. But still you are running, you may manage it. Okay. But if you are running with this, initially you will be at the same speed of the train. Before you touch the ground, you are at the same speed of the train. Okay. For example, train is moving very, very fast. Even if you jump it, you won't be able to run with that speed. You will fall forward. But if you are running, you will fall little bit less forward, or you will hit little bit less with the ground, with little bit less force. If you don't run, you will hit much force. So mainly it will depend on the speed of the train. If it is much, much more, even you jump, you run, you won't be able to attain the same speed that was before you touching the ground. So you are going to feel force forward and you may fall. So usually when people used to jump, when train or bus slows down, they wait for the train or bus to slow down so that they can easily get without getting fallen. Understood this one?
Sir, if we run with the speed faster than train, then we will fall backward.
Okay, if you are running more than that. Okay, see here, if you are running more than that, your lower body will share the same motion. If you run more than that, you will take time. In that time, your upper body will get to that speed as well. Because instantly you cannot run. And usually run how you? The muscles here. So usually it's fine. If you run more than that, no issues with that. Understood this one?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, if the person,
Yes.
sir, if the person jumps in the opposite direction of the train, means opposite, backwards
Okay,
direction,
running in this
then what?
direction. Okay, in this direction, see what is happening. Either or in hospital. So see what is happening here. In this direction, what is the velocity? For example, train is moving with v velocity. Okay. Person jumps out of the train. What is the upper body velocity? In this direction, v. Okay. And person is running in this direction. Yes or no? Running in the opposite direction. Okay. So the lower body is running in this direction with velocity v1. So upper body, see here. As person jumps up, lower body running this direction, but upper body is moving in the direction. It will, with more force, it will hit the ground. The person will hit with more force. So upper body this time, v plus v1 velocity. With that, it will hit the ground. With more force, it will hit the ground. Okay, and okay, maybe in hospital next time. Understood? So in the same direction, if you run in the opposite direction with more force and more fast, you will fall down. With more force, more, because this time upper body will have the velocity v plus v1 as well. If you run in the same direction, there will be less velocity the upper body is running as compared to the lower body. If you take the relative speed with respect to the lower body. Okay? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now see the next one. These are very interesting cases. Physics is very interesting.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, when sir we are paddling the cycle and sir when we are sir coming sir जब अपन ढलान के ऊपर से आते हैं तो sir friction
Okay,
same
on the
होती है.
slide you are.
Yes sir.
Okay. If you're coming from or going on,
Sir coming
you are
from.
okay. So you are sliding down there. Okay. So
Sir,
see here what will happen.
सर फ्रिक्शन सर ग्राउंड के साथ सर सेम होती है तो सर वो ज्यादा टाइम तक मोशन में क्यों रहती है मतलब साइकिल ज्यादा टाइम मोशन में रहती है.
Okay. So here see here there is one more force active. When you are on the ground, you are moving in this direction. Yes or no? You are moving this direction. There is no force downward. Gravitational force, no component of the gravitational force in this direction. Gravitational force is constantly there. There is no component of the gravitational force. Only which force is acting? The force you are applying on the pedals. There is that force. But when you are here, it is gravitational force as well acting on this one. There will be a component of gravitational force as well that will add to your force. So you will gain more speed, even applying less force.
Okay, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Or
sir.
when going up on the slide, see here, this time you are applying force in this direction. Gravitational force acting in this direction, Fg, and this component, Fg. So see here, it will be F minus Fg. You have to apply much force to go up on the hill. Okay? While sliding down on the hill, you have to apply less force. Even you don't apply force, even slight bit you do, rest the gravity will do the work for you. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
sir, if a person, sir, jumps from a car, then he will not get as much hurt as he jumps from the train.
No,
The
it
motion-
depends on the speed of the car or train. It will depend on the speed of the car or train. Yes or no? For example,
Yes.
it doesn't matter whether it's car or train. It's about the jump. It's about the speed you are having just before hitting the ground. It's about the speed you are having just hitting before the ground. Okay, for example, train is stationary and car is also stationary. Now you jump. Whether you hit, whether it's train, bus, or aeroplane even standing there, it doesn't matter if you are jumping from the same height. Okay, but when they are running, what matters is the speed at which it is running. Okay, so usually when you jump, when it slows down, yes or no, people used to wait. Any bumper used to come, they know at that time that bus is going to slow down and they usually jump. Yes or no? So is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next one is, okay, when a running car stops, okay, you have seen, like in market, you are moving, someone comes in the front, suddenly brakes are applied, and you feel a jerk forward. Yes or no? Your upper body feels a jerk forward. It happens. So what is happening here? For example, this is the seat, and you are sitting here. Okay, you are sitting. Okay. Now see what happens. Car is in motion. Car is in motion. Okay. Now, yes.
Sir, why always upper body only feel?
Okay, why upper body feels? See, it is free. When you sit, when you stand, your feet are touching the ground. Yes or no? Upper body, see here. It's
Yes, sir.
like this. Okay. We usually take, for example, okay, this is the body. Okay. This is the face and rest of the body. Okay. So this is the touching ground. Okay. This will feel, this will come to rest immediately. Next point, it will take some time to come to rest. Next point comes some time to take to rest. It is like this. Okay. So usually what we did, to make it simple, we say lower body and upper body. Okay. But in truth, it is like this. The point which is coming to rest, touching the ground, that will come to rest immediately. Next point just above, it will take some time. Next point above will take some more time. And the top point here, this will take the maximum time. Okay. So usually what we did, we divided into two parts, upper body and lower body. Okay. Understood now?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir, if our upper body and lower body both are in contact with the train or anything, and then sir,
Okay.
then down
Okay.
there,
Okay. Okay.
then we
I
will
see here. Okay. For example, you are sleeping in the train, you jump from the train, lie down. Yes or no? The same position, you are sleeping now, you jump, like your whole body will come to rest immediately. But there is something more. Impact will be that's the difference. So forget about that. So as you jump, your whole body will come to rest. Okay, now as you are jumping, your body will be like this. In the same position, for example, you are there, someone has thrown you out of the train. You are sleeping with the bed, along with bed, they have thrown you out. What will happen? Your lower, this part will come immediately rest. Very little, it doesn't matter now because it's very less far from the touching point. So no force you may feel. Okay. By the way, same thing applies here. This point will come in rest first, then this. So little bit force you will feel here on the top position. Understood now?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So for example, you are sitting in the car. Okay. Now this car is moving. Okay. This car is moving with velocity v. Okay. Now your every part of the body is also moving with the same body, same speed. The whole body is moving with the same speed. So see here, what happens? As the car velocity comes to rest, immediately we apply the brake. Okay. Car stops. So what happens? You are having what velocity? V velocity or not? Initially, you are having the V velocity, you are moving along with the car, but the car stops. It means your lower body, which is in contact of the car, it will immediately come to rest. Okay. Sometimes even okay, I'll say that afterwards. So your lower body will come to rest immediately, but your upper body, it will take some time because it is opposing the rest that is coming to rest. So it want to continue with the same velocity forward. So you will feel a jerk forward. Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And sometimes here what happens? Car is stopped there suddenly, you all fall in forward direction. Even you leave the seat. Yes or no? That happens. Front
Yes, sir.
seat, you go and strike the front seat. At that time, the speed has been so high that even the frictional force was not able to hold you there, and you move forward. You want to continue in the same direction. That is more which inertia of motion. You have the inertia of motion. That is, you want to continue in the same direction. You are opposing the change. That is, car coming to rest, you are opposing, and you move forward. Understood now?
Yes.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
sir, sir, if the car is moving in backward direction with very high speed, then it comes to rest suddenly. Then what happens in the backward
What happens?
direction?
You feel jerked backward or not?
Yes, sir.
You feel you are pressed against the You are pressed against the what we call against the seat. This happens here. For example, you are seen in buses or train. For example, bus is moving. Now bus accelerates. Bus accelerates. The bus moves with more speed, but your body want to be in the same speed. So what you feel? You feel backward or not? A force backward in bus. Initially, both are moving with the same speed, but now bus started to move more fast. So you feel backward force because you want to move with the same speed, but the bus want to increase the speed. So you feel a jerk backward. You have felt that one, I felt many times. Yes or no? You all have felt
Yes,
that
sir.
one?
Anytime.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Understood now? Okay. Now next
Yes.
one. While athlete is jumping, for example, long run, this is our athlete. Okay. This athlete is going to jump. Okay. While standing jumps, how much he can cover? Little bit distance because he has
Yes.
to change its state of rest to state of motion first. So this motion is being opposed. This motion will be opposed by the inertia of rest. It want to stay in there. But what does this for taking the long jump? What this person will do? First, he will run a lot, and then will take the jump. Okay. First, run a lot. That is inertia of motion. He must be there. So while jumping, as he leaves the ground, what happens? This body wants to continue in the same motion. It will oppose the change. It want to continue in the same motion. Therefore, moves in the air without and covers more distance. The reason is while running, it has gained the motion. Now, as this person starts to jump, that is, leaves the ground, not touching the ground. Now, what will happen? Body is in the air. Now, this body want to continue with the same motion. It will continue this. It want to continue with the same motion. So, more distance this person will cover. This athlete will cover more distance. This is clear. Is this clear to all? Okay, next is very interesting. Okay, this one I will tell you from two perspectives. Okay, one from a person sitting in the car, in the train, other person standing on the platform. Okay, so it's a relative thing. Okay, how you are going to observe? I have seen it in on Discovery Channel as well. It has been explained by some physicists on Discovery Channel as well. Okay, that was about time travel mainly. Okay, that is when we are moving very fast, we can increase the time. That is, we'll be ahead by some seconds. Okay, so that was about time travel. Okay, so see how, for example, we are having a train. Okay, this is a train. Okay, there is a person inside the train. Okay, this is the hand. Okay, legs forget all. Okay. Okay, hand. Now see here, someone is sitting in the train. Okay, this person throws the ball up. This person throws the ball up. What will happen after some time? Will come back.
It will
So
drop in
as
our hand.
okay, so see here, this person is standing in the train, and some other person is also sitting in the train. Okay, two persons are there. Okay, so this person throws the ball up. Okay, someone is sitting in the train. How that person is going to see? That ball goes up, comes back to the hand. Yes or no? Goes up, come back to the hand. Yes or no? This is how the person sitting in the train is. Now, so for that person, this will be like this: ball goes up and then comes back. Yes, but someone is standing on the platform. How that person is going to observe it? How that person is going to observe? See here. This train is moving the forward direction. Okay, it means if it is moving with velocity v, this person is also moving with velocity v, and this ball is also moving with velocity v. This is clear. This person as well as this ball, both are moving with the same velocity. Have you understood this one?
Sir, this ball is not contact
Yes,
with
sir.
the.
See here, everything inside the train is moving with the same velocity or not in the forward direction.
Yes,
Velocity of the
sir.
train, everything will be moving. Yes, your nails, your head, everything will be moving in the forward direction. It doesn't happen. You move forward, your nail will be lagging behind. They all will be in with the same speed when you are inside the train. Understood this one? So ball is having forward velocity also. that is equal to the velocity of the person equal to the velocity of the train. This you have understood? Okay. Now, as this person throws the ball, what will happen? If this ball is in the air, okay, as I have thrown the ball, okay, by the time I have moved some distance or not? By the time I have moved some distance, what about the ball? Ball is also having speed in this direction or not? Yes. So how the ball is going to see here? So let's say this as the ball. As I throw, by the time I moved, this ball also moving in the forward direction. Okay, going like this and then coming back like this. Understood now? So by the time the ball is in the air, the person has reached, for example, this position. Okay, this is your hand. Okay. By the time, so ball, see how the ball will travel. Initially will be here, next moment here, here, goes up, goes up, goes up, and comes to the hand. This will be the path the ball travels. So someone is standing on the platform, how that person is going to see? That person throws the ball. So both are having forward velocity as well. Yes or no? So ball is in the air, but it have the inertia of motion in this direction. Yes or no? It have the inertia of motion. It will keep moving this direction. How? See here, ball is moving, and I'll catch it. Okay. So someone is standing on the platform. This is the way ball will appear. This is the way person will appear moving forward, and train will as well move some distance. Okay. But for the person sitting in the train, how the ball is going to appear? That ball has gone up and came down. Why? Because see here, this person, for me as well, this ball will appear like this only. Yes or no? It is moving. I'm also moving in forward direction. So it will appear like ball have just gone up, came down for me. Or someone sitting also in the train, he's also moving with the same velocity. So as the ball is going up, that person is also moving with the ball. So it will appear like ball going up and coming down only. Yes.
Sir, if we let that there is no roof in the train and we are standing in train and then we throw the ball vertically upward, then why the ball is not coming in our hand?
It will come. Okay, it is not coming. Okay, there is a reason behind that. That is frictional force of the air. Yes or no? Frictional force is there. If we consider no frictional force is there, you throw up to high, any height you throw, the ball will again come to you because it is having horizontal velocity. That is, it is having inertia of motion in that direction. Okay, but there is a friction force because as you throw the ball, what will happen? It is moving this direction, but some force is constantly acting on it. Which force? Air drag. We call that friction due to air. Because of that, it will be falling back. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is because of friction. If there is no friction,
Yes.
then it will fall in your hand again. Is this clear now? Have you understood this? This is very interesting.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
On the channel, they have showed through graphics. So it was very interesting to watch. So someone is standing in the train, the ball will seem to go up and come down. But someone is standing there, how it will appear? Coming like this. Yes or no? Have you understood this one?
Yes,
Okay, with this we complete this chapter. Next time we'll start second law. That is, first we discuss momentum. Yes.
Sir, if a cricket player, sir, hit the ball and if there is no friction in the air, then it will, sir, it will
Travel more distance.
sir, it will travel more distance.
Yes, it will travel more distance. Okay, do one thing. Take the water and throw the ball in water. It will cover less distance. Throw it in air. It will cover more distance. So it depends on the friction. So see here what is happening. When the ball is moving in this direction, air is there. So there will be friction. There will be friction. So air is what we say. Air, because of where there is a force acting on the ball that will try to stop it. That's why it stops sometimes. Or for example, if there is no air, one seat is never going to stop.
Sir,
If no force is acting on the ball, one seat it will always keep moving with the same speed.
sir,
Yes.
sir, if there is more friction in the air, then sir, the ball will again hit the cricket player only. Sir, the batsman only.
See, that is never going to happen because mainly the frictional force, initial friction force, static. There are two kinds of frictions: static and dynamic. Okay, static friction will depend on the air for time being, okay, and afterwards it will gain, okay, initially static friction, it will overcome, then there will be dynamic friction. That is depend on the velocity. More the velocity, more the friction will be there. You have seen it, okay. For example, I throw a stone from here, little bit friction. Now throw the stone somewhere from the space with a high velocity. What do you say? It will start burning. Why? Because of that friction. Meteors you have seen, meteors falling from the sky. They are moving with very high speed. So because of the high speed, what is happening? More frictional force will be there, more friction, and because of more heat is generated, more heat and sound energy. Because of that, it starts to burn. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Any more doubts you have?
No, sir.
No,
Okay, go through this chapter. Okay, time out. Physics is very interesting. In everything day to life, physics is applied, and you can as well time travel. You can move in future. You can move in past, depending on that. That will be possible soon. Thank you all.
Sir, have you, sir, are you thinking, sir, that there will be future time machine will be made, time machine?
Yes,
Sir,
for sure.
Sir, but who will make?
Let's see.
if you make.
I will make.
But this one, Heisenberg and uncertainty principle is as well there. Because of that, some issues there. If something is moving with high velocity, okay, forget about this. We'll discuss some other time. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Many things will be possible. See here, in past, it was not possible that mobile phones may be there. We can connect through without any wires. It is possible today. In future, you won't need mobiles. It will be fitted inside your brain. You can connect with anyone, anywhere. You can watch anything. It will be possible soon. You won't require TV or anything. What you want to watch, just you will think and you will watch. Anything you want to switch, just think about it. You will switch on. That will be possible very soon. Yes.
Sir, you try to develop hologram project.
Okay. That is already we have the 3D. We can draw. Okay. Soon there will be many new inventions. Thank you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.